Hey there everyone, Lord Reginn here with another episode of Aether Raids Offense. Today's video covers the recently completed Astra season. My season was kinda It was neither great nor horrible. I ended up losing a unit in one match because I forgot Duma had upheaval somehow, and poor Altina had took a Thasir attack to the face, and Killing Intent gave her the special activation and follow-up attack that she needed to finish the job, which was unfortunate. And then I did actually have a full-on surrender because I wasn't really planning at all. I kind of wanted to have another full week of Dragon Wagon just for the heck of it, so I just kind of sent them in there. And then I didn't really pay attention to the enemy's skills, and the Mirabilis had ground orders, which you think I would have noticed because I initiated turn 2, but nope. So, oh well. In any case, you will see those matches on the battle dump tomorrow. So for now, let's go ahead and get into today's matches. The first map is a prison-style setup with a rally trap. With the power of Azura's ground orders, Lysithea and Merrick can jump out in front of Micaiah to provide a rally if you leave a unit in her range. Then Mirabilis' aerobatics allows her to jump out in front of the rallier, refreshing them and extending their threat range as well. I would say that the biggest weakness for the map is the two defense tiles and the buildings surrounding them. Notice how all of the map's heavy hitters are mages, and that the buildings provide excellent cover for support units if you were to stick a unit on one of the defense tiles. Another big weakness for the map is the layout of the enemies. It's not quite a checkerboard formation, but notice how in the upper right-hand corner you have 3 heavy hitters surrounding a lightweight. So, if you manage to take out Thasir with, Reginn, and then place units here and here, you can trap the enemy, with only Azura being able to attack. You would then continue the attack by eliminating Lysithea and Azura and updating your position like so to keep the enemies trapped and ensure an easy victory. I'm going to be sending in the Dragon Wagon for this battle. I'm actually going to end up trapping the enemy, or that's what my plan is, between my two of my units by just placing somebody in front of Lysithea and Micaiah. I'm going to be able to get Reginn in front of Lysithea by taking out Thasir and then just moving on in, and then I'll need to reposition somebody up close so they can go in front of Micaiah, and that should be a perfectly easy way to get a victory here. So first things first, I need to test this heavy trap. 30 speed, that seems low. Oh, right, Mirabilis had sabotage speed. I'm gonna need to shake that for Reginn to be able to take out Thasir. Alright, so trap is fake, that's perfectly fine. Adune has her movement. I wasn't really expecting it to be real, to be perfectly honest. So I can do this, and then give Reginn a refresh, shake those penalties, take out Thasir, and then Kanto back to the defense tile so Naga can move up and actually smite her into position. So, then I'll have obviously Adune move in front of Micaiah, and the enemy will be trapped. Azura will attack Reginn because she doesn't die, and I just realized I didn't actually need to Kanto Reginn back. I could have just Kantoed her up. I think there was a reason I wanted to do that. I had something planned out, like a contingency plan in case Reginn couldn't KO Thasir. Maybe I was going to have her break the panic manner instead of attacking and Kanto back away, then she wouldn't have it after fighting Thasir? It was something like that. I don't remember. But I swear, there was actually a reason for having Naga smite Reginn up there. I didn't just do it to be weird. Anyway, Reginn is going to activate Gale Force off the Lysithea. I actually forgot that Azura was going to charge her Gale Force by 1 with her attack, so that's really nice, which means I'll be able to have Reginn take out Azura, and then Kanto into position for phase 2 of the trap, where Micaiah and Merrick are trapped against, between Reginn, Adune, the healing tower, the Aether Raids, and the natural borders of the map. And Mirabilis can't get out either. So let's see here. I'm gonna need to get rid of this text screen that's really bugging me here. I would have been able to get the Aether Raids if it hadn't been affecting Plumeria. After which I would have refreshed Naga and just moved her in for more trapping fun. So let's see. I'm thinking Reginn may be able to take out the Micaiah since she hits her lower death stat. Okay, wow, that's quite close. I suppose that's due to the attack penalty and being in the same column as Mirabilis's, or sorry, being in the range of Mirabilis's Flower of Ease, rather. She's not in the same column, just she's the one in the column to the left. Oh well. And then I can move Reginn back. Then she'll be able to take out Merrick, which activates Gale Force, and then I can have her run away and have Idun take the Aether Amphora and finish Mirabilis off on the enemy phase. So, let me go ahead and take care of the Merrick here. Actually, wait a minute. I wonder, with the mitigation, can Reginn? Oh wow, she can. Nice. Okay, so I'll just have Naga take out the Aether Amphora and have Reginn finish the job here, because she can. And she's basically eliminated the entire map on her own anyway, so might as well let her have the glory. The second map is a flyer ball. Interestingly enough, you don't see a whole lot of those anymore. It's a goad stack flyer ball, and there's also a rally element with Byleth carrying rally up res. I'm not entirely sure why. It seems to me that she would probably prefer attacking over rallying in most cases. So I don't really see that rally meaningfully extending her threat range. Anyway, the map doesn't really have any structural weaknesses, but there is a bit of a composition weakness to a powerful blue tank, particularly a dragon, or possibly even Brave Hector if you've got him. You could also use bows pretty effectively on this map. You're going to run into a few issues if your bow is colorless, since Est has Io's shield and Sita has Feather Sword. On the other hand, Est's defense is kind of garbage, so I question how much Io's really helps her in this situation, especially with no ward stack. And of course, Sita can be dealt with by other means, such as Naga, or really any blue unit she doesn't have effective damage against. So that is my analysis for this map. Let's go ahead and get into my approach. In a rather exciting twist, I'm actually going to be able to send in the Hit and Run Gale Force raiding party up against this team, so let me go ahead and set up for that. I'm essentially going to run up the right-hand side, take out the Mirabilis, and then just dip. I'll have Reginn do that. She'll activate Gale Force with her attack, since she is ally supported with Valoria and she has that Quicken Pulse seal, so that's pretty nice. I do need to make sure Tibarn is alone so he can transform on the next turn. Actually, I can have Naga next turn, that's fine. And then I'll have Fjorm break the Golden Deer flag. Hopefully, I'll be able to have her get the Aether Amphora on the next turn. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and take out the Mirabilis. I did actually run the numbers. It looked to me like with all the goad stack, Est actually hits hard enough to KO Reginn through that 30% mitigation from her weapons. That's quite annoying, but oh well. And let me just triple check a couple matchups right here. I don't think anybody can KO the Byleth. No. Nobody's fast enough, and she is nobody's fast enough to double, and she is bulky enough to survive one hit from any of my units. So let me go ahead and just chip her, since she is outside of the range of the healing tower, and then just have Reginn retreat with Kanto, since she does still have that. This is safe. The Mirabilis does have Wings of Mercy, however, she's also isolated by Fjorm, so no problems there. I don't think I actually need to smite the Valoria over. I think everybody should be safe here, so let me just hit and turn, see how the enemy chooses to respond. Okay. Alright, so that's interesting. I think I lead off here by having Tibarn take out the Sita. So that will allow him to move on and take out the Est, except all that goad stack. Oh, geez. He didn't have Heavy Blade active because of all that goad stack. I definitely need to get him out of there, though. So let me reposition Plumeria in. And then I can refresh Tibarn. He will take out the Est. And then I'll have to decide what to do from there, because my units do not seem to be in the best of positions. Let me actually take... yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to take a bit of thinking time here, so I will be right back with you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I have decided the best thing for me to do is to use Reginn to smite Plumeria out and then Kanto away, and then have Naga smite Valoria. She will remain in the range of loot, which means that Byleth is going to be forced to rally. She will then take Mirabilis' refresh, since her action will have been used up, but she can't do anything meaningful with it because her range is not extended. So, since loot cannot KO Naga, this is actually perfectly safe. So I will be able to, well, we'll actually have to see how the Byleth chooses to move. But this shouldn't be too bad as far as cleanup goes. Unfortunately, Tibarn does detransform, but it doesn't really matter, it looks like. Let me actually go ahead and have Reginn do a little bit of cleanup here. See what I can do, and I actually probably can just, Kanto to a space from which Plumeria can refresh her, and then do that, and then take out the Byleth. And somehow I need to get that Aether Fountain. I'm pretty sure Mirabilis moves straight down to go after my Plumeria. So I want to get Fjorm over here. Or, well, I guess Plumeria herself could take it. But let's see if I can just move her on over. And then... do I need to move my other units? Probably not. I don't think that really accomplishes anything. So let me just go ahead and end the turn. Mirabilis advances exactly as expected. Now, how do I grab this fountain here? Do I just move her and then refresh? Actually, what is this? Oh, well, now that feels bad. Let me heal her. Reginn has done enough disgusting things on this map without having a 1 HP live on top of it all. I would feel bad if I'd done that. So let's go ahead and have her finish off the map now. And that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Aether Raids Offense. Next week, we'll be going back into Light Season, where Air will be a bonus unit this time around. I'm actually probably going to keep most of my team compositions about the same as they were before. So we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, that's really all I've got for you this week. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.